Baby, let me follow you down. Baby, let me follow you down. Will I do anything in this calm-hearted world if you just let me follow you down? Okay, so for this song we've just got standard tuning, so it's just standard EAD GBE tuning with the capo on the 2nd fret, and I'll just give you my open string so you can tune up to me. If you use an electronic tuner and then put a capo on the 2nd fret, it should bring you up to the same pitch if you're not used to tuning by ear. Okay, so here's my E. My A. D. G. B. And top E. Okay, so assuming now that you've got your guitar in tune with mine, let's actually get into the song. Probably the main thing to get down is the right hand sort of picking. If you want to fret a G chord with your left hand like that, that's just how I've got into a habit of fretting a G chord. You can do it like that, I suppose, if you want to, if you play it like that normally. But I tend to play it like that. Anyway, you've got obviously the 2nd finger on the 1st, 2nd fret A string, 3rd finger is on the 1, 2, 3rd fret on the thickest E string, and then you've got the little finger on the 3rd fret on the thinnest E string there. Okay, just a bog standard G chord. And what you're doing, what you need to get into the habit of, what you need to sort of get ingrained in your brain is what the thumb on the right hand is doing, and the beat of the song is just kind of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4/4 beat, and your thumb is kind of going 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And your thumb is kind of doing that all the time, so you've got to get that thumb always going in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of have that thumb picking at that speed, at that beat, kind of have it kind of automatic. And if we complicate it a bit now, you've also got like thumb, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you might want to start off, but start off by doing something like this. So you're just doing a thumb, and then using the 1st finger on the B string, 2nd finger on the thinnest E string. Just as an exercise, I'm just trying to get you into the, you know, the rhythm of the song. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made it a bit more complicated again, and what's happening here, you're going So you're going thumb, plucking as before, and then using the first finger on the G string. So you go, start again, like that. And then you go. So what you're doing here with these two fingers is you're kind of going bomb. So the beat's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and at the same time you're bringing your thumb in, you're keeping that thumb on that same beat, and it's quite awkward, but you know, same old rule. You know, if you just keep at it, it'll click eventually. So you've got. So you want to, before you carry on in the lesson, just try and have that automatic, you know, fret a G chord, and just try and have that so that it you can do it, you know, pretty much without thinking about it. And then what you could do is just try, before we actually start getting into the exact playing of the song, just to kind of sort of warm you up into the rhythm, keep, you know, continue this warm up into the rhythm. You might want to try doing this, and then go to an F chord. The way I play it is like this. So I've got the first finger on the left hand covering the first two strings on the first fret there, as you can see. So one finger's covering two strings. Second finger's on the second fret G string, third finger's on the third fret A string, and the little finger's on the third fret D string. And then you bring the thumb in on that first fret. Might feel a bit awkward. I've just kind of got used to fretting chords this way. I used to do it this way, like a bar chord, using the edge, you know, using this kind of edge of this finger to play it like that. But you can do it that way if that's what you're used to. I just kind of got out of the habit of playing bar chords like that, and just sort of at least this you know, this E major kind of shaped bar chord. You know, you got an E major. I tend to sort of do it like that. Anyway, it's up to you. I think it's a bit more authentic if you do it this way. I think it's a bit more true to the original. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't actually seen a live performance, but just from listening to it, it sounds like that. Anyway, so if you fret a G chord, an F chord like this, and then do that same picking. So you've got a dun. So same sort of thing, and you could try going from G to G to F, back to G, back to F. Always the same sort of thing with the right hand. Maybe go to a D. Or a C. So a C, I'm playing like first finger on the first fret B string, as you can see. Second finger on the 2nd fret D string. Third finger goes on the thickest E string on the 4th fret, on the 3rd fret rather, and the little finger goes on the 3rd fret on the A string. So it's like that. So, and just do the same sort of thing. Perhaps go from that C to a D, so you've got a normal D shape. Also with this D, I tend to bring what the guitarist on this song, I think it's Bob Dylan himself actually, bring the thumb in on this 2nd fret, thickest E string. Alright, so you can practice the same picking pattern with the right hand. Remember, always keep that thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that in the forefront of your mind, you know, it's like 3, 4. And then back to G. So you can practice this, going from one chord to the next. 1, go to G. And you know, just have a fiddle around in. Okay, so that's just a kind of like warm-up thing to get you into the kind of feel for the right hand. It's not exactly how the song goes. Now we'll actually look at the song itself. So it goes like this. It starts off, you play a G chord like that, as I've already shown you, but you start off with these 2 fingers, the 2nd and 3rd finger on the left hand off. You just play, and incidentally, it's probably best you get a more realistic, authentic kind of sound if you play more towards the bridge. Obviously, it's up to you, your own personal taste, but you know, you get a more of a kind of a tinny sound the closer you play to the bridge. You don't want to be right to the bridge. There's somewhere about there, you know. And now you got, so you play the E string and hammer on like that, and then you got, so you got the hammer on, and then pluck all 3 E, B and G strings with the 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger on the right hand, as you can see, yeah, like that. So you go. Actually, I probably only do it with these 2 fingers, but you kind of end up catching all 3 strings. So you got. So you got thumb. So with these 2 fingers, you're kind of going dun. So you're going dun 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 dun. Right. And then you're going to different chord. You go into this F chord, which I've already shown you, like this. So going, and then so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And when you get to this F chord with the right hand, with the 2 fingers, you're kind of going. So you're going. So you're kind of playing that G string with the 1st finger, then using your 1st and 2nd finger to play the B and E strings, then play the G string again with the 1st finger, and then play it again, and then play these 2 again. So put all that pattern together. You go like this. So. Like that. Again, keeping that thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might feel a bit awkward, but it'll come with practice. So it's thumb, pluck these two together and with the thumb. Like that. So it's pluck together, pluck G string, and then again the thumb with all these two together. Okay, so we'll take it from the top. I'll play it really slowly. When you got after the last 1, 2, 3, 4, the upstroke is kind of like on the open strings. So you got that last bit you don't need the left hand there. And then you're going into the F shape. And again, between the transition between the F and the C chord, again, it's kind of an upstroke with the B and G strings. So you go 4, up, and then into C. Then, as I've already shown you. So, as I've already shown you at the beginning of the lesson, yeah. C shape. So you're going from the again, there's that kind of upstroke with nothing. When it's in that moment between changing from one chord to the next. So you got 3, 4, and it's on the offbeat between the 1, 2, and 3, 4. And it's an upstroke. And then you go into C. So you go. Same sort of thing, but you're doing the kind of D and G and B strings. So it's kind of, there's two of them, two upstrokes. So you got. So you're going. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. But again, remember you're keeping the thumb going all the time. So you're going. Whoops. Okay, take it from the top. From there, you've got this shape here. Which is like, just like a D shape. Like that. You just slide it up one. And again, you've got your thumb here on the 3rd fret. And you're doing a similar kind of thing with the right hand. So you got we're coming from there. And you need to kind of emphasize it. Starts on an upstroke. So it's pluck, like that. Start again. Just pluck, pick, together. So it's pluck together. Pluck together, finger, pluck together, and then after you've plucked it together the second time, you just do an upstroke without anything. So you go. What am I saying? It's pluck, finger, so it's pluck, finger, pluck again, upstroke with just a finger, so take that from the top, then the thumb, alright, let's take that from the top, then the finger, and then you pluck again. Alright, so just from the top we've got and then kind of like again between the chords, between the transition and upstroke, because of the upbeat between the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got and an upstroke, and then you go to this shape. So what you've got is exactly the same shape as before, the D shape with the thumb, but it's on the 7th fret. The thumb is on the 7th fret there. Alright, so you got. Then we're going here. So you got pluck the highest E. Probably catch the B as well with this second finger. Then again, there's a change of chords. So you've got the open string, just an upstroke with the maybe B and G string. So you got, and then so then you go to this shape, which is first finger on the thinnest D string, 5th fret. Second finger isn't involved. Third finger is on the 7th fret on the G string, counting up from the capo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the little fingers on the 7th fret on the B string. You got those notes there, and you got your thumb here on the 5th fret. So you got. Then so with this shape you pluck, and then with the thumb and the 2 fingers, or maybe just use this second finger to kind of catch the E with the upstroke, the uppluck. You're not just catching one string, you're catching maybe 2 or 3. So it's thumb and finger together, and then just the finger, And then you need to take this thumb away, and you're bringing in the bass string there, the open string, the open E string. So you got okay. So. After the open E string, you've got just again the open E, the plucking the open strings. So you got like that, and then you go to here. So it's the same shape as you had before. You just slide it down 1, 2 frets. Again with the thumb on the. It's on the 3rd fret this time. So you got so you pluck together, 1st finger, pluck together again. And then you go to a D shape, and then you have an upstroke, 1st finger, and then an upstroke again. So you got and then an upstroke with the open strings again. After that, you go into C. You're basically going. So you're playing this B string, fretting a C chord, as you can see. Then you play the B string with the 2nd finger, then the B string with the second, what am I saying? Then the G string with the 2nd finger. And then the 1st finger on the D string. So you can do it all with 1 finger if you prefer. Or you can do it with 3 fingers if you want. Like that. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. I tend to just use 1 or 2 fingers. And then again another upstroke on the sort of B, D, G strings when between the chord transition. Same sort of thing with the D chord. Again another upstroke with the open strings, and then back into the G. Together, upstroke without the thumb, and thumb again, 1st finger, and then pluck together. All right. Don't worry if if you feel a bit confused, because I'm going to go over it again now, and I'll sort of repeat, the stuff I've been talking about. It might come a bit clearer. Okay, so you got starting from the beginning, we got and remember the beat's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and what I'm talking about when you have this upstroke with the open string, it's on that and bit. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, like that, yeah? So it's on the and that you kind of do that. So, go 1, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 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 and. So it's 1 and 2 and. These bits here are only for 2 beats, you know, so they're half as long. So you go 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1. So it's kind of going. It's probably better if you do. So you're going 1. Going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just going. So you got. So you're going. Okay, so I'll try and play through it with a count now, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count at the same time as play. I'll put a count over the top of it later on. So I'll start to play again. I'll play it slowly, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so you might have to kind of go back and watch the lesson again a few times until it all starts to gel. It's quite a tricky little song. I've been playing the guitar for, you know, quite a long time. I don't know, about 15 years or so, and it took me quite a while to suss it out and to get the rhythm and get the picking. So don't get, you know, discouraged if you find it, you know, a bit challenging to begin with. Just keep going over it. And, you know, listen to the original song and it'll come together. So basically, I've kind of really covered the whole song. I'll just say a little bit about the structure of the song, the way it's laid out. It starts off with... After this chord, just go back to that second time, it goes to the D, and it makes the D last longer. So you've got then second time round it goes and then it just goes to G. Of the first one, so it goes, when it goes back to D, it makes that D last longer, so it goes. The harmonica comes in then. We'll move on to the harmonica bit of the lesson later. So, and then the harmonica kind of comes in. Do, 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 do. So you hold up that D for. Do, 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 do. The harmonica. Then we got, can I come home with you? Baby, can I come home with you? Yes, I do anything. Harmonica. Then singing, and again, repeat the first verse. That bit again at the end. It goes, yes, I do anything that's saying, well, if you just let me follow you down. And then you just kind of go from the G to a C. Just go G, and then like a C shape. So that's how it ends. So the end bit goes, you've got the harmonica going. And then that gets repeated. So do anything in the sky to say no way. If you just let me follow you down. Whoops, down. Sorry. So just go through that last bit again. And that's how it ends.